Hey there. I was gonna give you a hard time about losing the Unity belt, but I don't have the heart. A betrayal like that had to suck.
Thanks, Becky. It's mostly just my pride that aches at this point, which is why I am going to take all of Punk's away at Survivor Series.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Nick Aldis told me you and your partner were in charge of recruiting Team WWE. I want in.
Oh, wow. Becky, you are literally a legend, so I don't want you to take this the wrong way.
But there's a mountain of responsibility on your shoulders, and you want to make sure you're making the right call, because if you screw this up, it's pretty much the end of WWE as we know it.
Sounds overwhelming when you put it that way.
Well then, how would you like to walk into Survivor Series knowing you're facing a mutiny that's already broken?
I would like that very much. Tell me more.
Before Punk stuck a knife in your backs in a way he never could have if Seth and I had been the Unity champions.
You're a real peach.
The whole world thought Bayley was the puppet mistress pulling the strings of this mutiny rebellion. And as you may have heard, she and I have a bit of a history.
A bit? You were part of the NXT 4 Horsewomen together. You and Bayley don't just have history, you have mythology.
Exactly. Nobody knows Bayley as well as I do. And I'm sure that going from revolutionary leader to CM Punk's second fiddle has got to be driving her mad.
And you want to use that to drive a wedge.
Not only drive a wedge, I can drive Bayley all the way back to WWE.
That happens, Mutiny doesn't walk into Survivor Series. They hobble.
Exactly. I know just how to get under Bayley's skin, too. My next match, she's gonna see me do all her moves better than she does. So you give me the green light, and I'll go to work.
If you can split Mutiny's core and bring Bayley back home to WWE, you're not just on our Survivor Series team. You're the linchpin.
Linchpin. I'm the punter around these parts. That's gimmick infringement.
If you're gonna steal, steal from the best.
Flattery will get you everywhere. All right. Let's see if I can get my old pal's attention.
Becky Lynch is ready for action.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, the man, Becky Lynch!
I spoke to Becky earlier, and she said that Mutiny should be watching her match very closely tonight.
Well, that's the last thing in the world I'd be asking for, Cole. We've seen what happens when you poke that bear.
Becky is looking to make a statement loud enough for Mutiny to hear.
Behold the irresistible force and annihilator of WWE.
And her opponent from San Diego, California, Nia Jax!
Nia Jax has targeted everyone in the women's locker room.
Whether it be as a singles or tag team competitor, Jax has dominated and reached the very top.
Indeed, Nia Jax has become an unrelenting, remorseless powerhouse.
Nia Jax straight up runs things in the women's division.
Going to impose her will on anyone in that ring tonight. Becky Lynch has promised that this match is going to get Mutiny talking.
Everyone knows her history with Nia Jax. It was after one of their exchanges that the man became the man. This will get everyone talking.
There's more on Becky's mind than beating Nia. Take a look at how she's moving differently in there. There's something familiar about her. Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
Not looking good in this position.
Piercing the throat.
Oh, she manages to reverse it. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Earth-shaking power slam. I didn't know they had that kind of strength. Ooh, stiff punch.
Didn't go to plan for Jax. An uppercut.
That'll cost some teeth. Ooh, sharp elbow. Ooh.
Oh, that's gonna sting your back.
And there's that ego on display from Becky Lynch.
This is the closest anyone in the audience will get to the big time.
And an elbow. Nia Jax just getting worked on here.
Becky's dishing out a last kicking.
Pulled back into the hip toss.
Nia didn't look too comfortable there.
Yeah, Becky delivering the pain.
She gets taken into the corner, needs to get out.
Turn it around with a reversal.
Going up, uh-oh. Throwing down punches and counters out.
Clothesline!
Is stomping away.
Becky with all the momentum on her side.
Nia struggling, but still capable of a comeback.
Waistlock.
There is no quit in Becky tonight.
She just used that drive and a...
Kick to the gut. Uh-oh. Look out. Rose plant. This could put a stop to Nia.
Here's the pin. It wasn't enough. She kicked out.
And Nia Jax is still in this. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of heart from Nia Jax here tonight.
And maybe now Lynch has to revise her game plan because it wasn't enough to keep the competition down.
From the top.
Off the mark with that one. Strikes with a kick.
Ooh, she's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got. Just disrespectful.
Watching her prey rise. We know what she's looking for here.
Looking for a scoop slam, but from behind.
Inverted DDT. Ooh.
She's looking to trap the arm. If you think this looks uncomfortable, just imagine how it feels.
Oh my gosh.
This is gonna hurt.
Don't do it.
Ah!
She's looking winded now.
No denying Becky's desire inside of a fight.
Using the elbow as a weapon.
Sent into the ropes and a sharp elbow to the back.
Here we go. Inverted DDT.
Spiked.
Now propped up in the corner.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. Lynch with her opponent trapped in the corner and a springboard sidekick connects.
From the apron. Whoa, what a landing.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Oh, ouch.
After leg drop. A rare spot of trouble for Nia.
Lynch is backing up her words here.
Great reversal from Jax.
I think we're about to see it. Muscles him all the way up. Got the setup, and there's the powerbomb.
And now it's all Nia.
She is showing us something special here tonight.
And Nia Jax is astonished that she didn't close it out with that one.
Daring their opponent to get up as they hit the ropes. Leg drop.
Force the move by throwing an elbow into the midsection.
Kick connects, hooking it up.
Rose plant.
Jax looks absolutely out of it.
Wasting no time. Shoulders are down. She gets her. Becky Lynch gets the win.
Here is your winner, the man, Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch just defeated Nia Jax with a Bayley to belly suplex. It was actually a Becky to belly.
That wasn't just a suplex, that was a statement directly to her former close friend Bayley. Forget about your big mutiny plans and look at me.
Thanks for meeting me up here.
No problem, but isn't this just a little bit paranoid?
People have been jumping from WWE to Mutiny since the night they invaded. Bayley probably has a set of eyes or ears hanging around here somewhere.
Well, word definitely got back to her about you doing her moves. Did you see her social media rant?
It was hard to miss. I'm already so far under her skin, she's gonna scratch herself raw.
Right? I've never seen a person use so many words to insist they don't care about something.
That'd be the lady protesting too much. One more nudge, I think I'll be able to open Bayley's eyes to how Punk's really using her.
How are you gonna do that?
I'm Irish, darling. I'm just gonna use my words.
Welcome to the return of Ding Dong. Hello! I'm your host, Bayley. And I'm wearing some brand new fancy slacks for the occasion. This week, we have the biggest guest I have ever seen walk through that door. She's an icon, a legend, the former leader of Mutiny, me!
You know, I had this really funny bit about Bayley walking through that door and doing a big pratfall like some cheesy sitcom. But honestly, it's just making me sad. See, I miss Bayley. The real Bayley. My Bayley. I'm doing all this to try and remind her who she really is. Do you remember Bayley? Do you? You're a force of nature. You built damage control from nothing into one of the most dominant factions in WWE and kept them there for 2 years. You're a leader. If it had really been you in charge of Mutiny, I might not like it, but at least I'd respect the game. But this, following a cult leader like Punk off a cliff, that's not you. That can't be you. If you rang the doorbell and walked through that door, all I'd ask is what the hell happened to my friend. So instead, later tonight, I'm gonna go out there, and when the bell rings, I hope you're standing across from me. It's time we mend our fences.
Becky Lynch invited Bayley to the ring, and it seems Bayley accepted.
I didn't think she would actually show. Look out!
Kairi Sane from behind.
This was a setup.
Becky was distracted. Now Kairi's laying in the punches.
The referee's finally getting some control.
It's about damn time.
No, Kairi's going back. Get up, Becky.
Kairi Sane wanted to get her hands on Becky Lynch. Now she has her chance.
If Becky thought she could talk any sense into that traitor Bayley, I got a steel mill in Pittsburgh to sell her. Pure naivete.
Having faith in the people you care about isn't naive, Corey. It's hope. Shoved out of the way.
Oh, European uppercut.
Ooh, calf kick on the mark.
Oof, boom, what a kick.
Oh, my goodness. Kick to the spine. What a headbutt.
Vicious.
And guys, now I see blood on the face of Kairi.
Goes down low, kick to the gut, and now setting up for, oh my,
Driving her opponent down.
Sane losing some focus on the task at hand.
and Becky saw an obstacle in her way and handled it accordingly.
Sent right into the corner. Caught with the elbow. Sane has lost any sense of command in this one.
Kairi's got to get her sea legs back underneath her.
Becky Lynch setting up for the exploder.
Big leg drop. Ooh. Point of the elbow finds the mark.
No love lost between Lynch and her opponent.
Looks like she won't be gloating again anytime soon.
There's the crucifix. Nicely done.
Becky Lynch got her locked in. Submission move. The disarmer here. Disarmer by Lynch.
Using this submission to weaken the opponent.
Arm is trapped, but she gets away.
Not a good spot to be in.
Targeting the throat there.
And once again, she's put on the back foot.
It's all about focus. You have to be able to ignore the pain as the match wears on.
Inverted DDT connects. Uh-oh, Lynch is honing in.
Becky Lynch, manhandle slam.
Will that sew this up for Becky?
European uppercut. Lynch, she's thinking big. From the top.
That's it. Calling it by knockout.
Becky Lynch just fended off Kairi Sane's attack and sent her back to Mutiny with a lot of explaining to do.
Well, it might have been Kairi's hands, but that was Bayley's attack. Until these two former allies get their hands on each other, this war isn't going to stop.
Becky, Becky, Becky. You know, it took me a couple of weeks to figure out why you were so determined to get my attention. Now I see. It's the same thing it's always been with you, Rebecca. Green-eyed envy. You're right. I did build damage control from the ground up, and then they fell apart without me. Just like the horsewomen fell apart without me. It must drive you crazy that everything I touch turns to gold, while every professional relationship you've ever had falls to dust. You believe you can cause tension between Punk and me because you think we work by the same code as the WWE locker room. Every person for themselves. You're wrong. Mutiny is different. We're breaking the old hierarchies. You are the one who sold your soul for success, Becky. You call yourself the man when you've been dancing a jig to WWE's tune since the beginning. Your book tour, your morning show interviews, your fans, all gifts from the machine for being a good little girl. You would throw any friend under the bus to get ahead. Unlike Kairi Sane, who joined Mutiny out of loyalty to our friendship. Loyalty, which you never had. I don't know what you're after, Becky, but I know there's one way to settle it. In the ring. But I'm not the fool you think I am. You're not going to sucker me into a SmackDown trap. Come home to the place that made you, Becky. Come face me at NXT and I'll show you what you really are. A puppet. You're not the only one who can play mind games. Stay tuned.
Are you sure about this, Becky? Seems risky.
Come on. Last time I checked, we're wrestlers. The only way to pull Bayley out of whatever poison daydream Punk sold her on is to face her in the ring.
Which is a great strategy as long as you actually make it to the ring. She's got a whole army down there at NXT. I'm pretty sure you're walking into a trap.
You don't know her. Her ego will drive her to try to beat me one-on-one.
Say you're right. Is CM Punk going to be that honorable? Just let me go down there with you. Somebody needs to get your back.
After you blew up their whole plan to loot the WWE archives? I'm guessing there are wanted posters with your mug and a sizable bounty on them plastered all over Orlando.
I wonder if I can get a monster truck down there.
Look, I appreciate the offer, and I'm happy as hell someone brave enough to walk into the belly of the beast is leading our team into Survivor Series. But no.
Becky, to win the best of 3 series and save this company, we need you to make it to Survivor Series. If Mutiny decides to jump you while you're in their house...
I'm not scared of being attacked. I'm scared I've lost my friend forever. I need to do this. Alone.
The Bayley buddies are back, but that's Becky Lynch.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, the man, Becky Lynch!
There's only one reason Becky's cosplaying with Bayley's old entrance, and that's to get Bayley so angry she makes a mistake. Or several.
Maybe so, Corey, but it could also be a way to remind Bayley of who she used to be.
Mind games aside, now it's time to see who's ready to fight. Wait a minute, that's Bayley dressed like Becky the night she debuted.
And her opponent from San Jose, California, Bayley!
I don't like Mutiny, but I have to admit Bayley might be a better dancer than Becky was.
I don't know about that, but you have to think this is going to get under Becky's skin.
Bayley stole Becky's entrance, and now CM Punk's top lieutenant is looking to steal a victory. The mind games are over and the jokes have ended. Now these former best friends are going to settle years of animosity.
Bayley cast her lot with Mutiny from the very beginning, but Becky thinks she can turn her back to the light.
If Becky Lynch really thinks she can beat some sense into Bayley after everything we've seen, she's going to need the luck of the Irish.
Ooh, that'll mess up your shoulder.
Oh, man. Big double axe handle. Effective arm drag. Set hard into the corner. A quick reversal by Bayley. Locks up.
A big shot. And Bayley is really being knocked around here.
Bayley looks unprepared for the full force of Becky's fury.
Bayley's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
If Bayley was looking for an opportunity to pull a 180, that could be it.
From the apron.
And now heading back inside the ring. And she's returning fire.
High-level ability being shown with each of these counters.
Uh-oh, forearm could cut off the wind. Guillotine applied. Dangerous situation, needs to find a way out fast. And she does. Great move. Got the front face lock applied.
Bayley Plex.
Here's the pin. She gets a quick kick out there.
Could be in search of a second win now.
Boom! Read that one.
Back and forth, counter after counter.
Boom! Kick! And Bayley gets cut right off.
Clubbing blow. Getting placed up high, looking helpless.
Hard shot to the lower back. And that's just the beginning. Oh!
German suplex!
The agonizing impact. That may well be a turning point in this match.
Running leg drop!
Becky with a takedown, looking for the disarmer. Can she cinch it in?
This could end it all, and it's cinched in deep. The arm is locked in. This is sending a painful message.
Now it's a matter of time. Will the hold be broken first or the arm?
Arm is trapped, but she gets away.
Boom! What an uppercut. Jarring. And Bayley met with some resistance there.
That was a big-time onslaught from Lynch.
Effective arm drag. Boom!
Bang! Lynch's strategy paying dividends.
Becky's taking what she wants.
Oh, the reversal by Bayley. Now Bayley looking for some momentum.
That could be the spark Bayley was looking for. Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Going head-to-head, putting each other to the test. Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. Bam! They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Lynch has Bayley right where she wants her. Oh, man!
Oh, look at Becky.
Manhandle slam. Is it the finishing touch Lynch needs?
Becky Lynch has got it cinched in.
Great ring awareness getting to the ropes.
This might be the beginning of the end. Manhandle slam. That could end Bayley's night. And Becky now getting in position. Becky in full control here.
Manhandle slam.
That's it. That finally has to do it.
2. What a kick out at 2.
Bayley is certainly displaying a great amount of toughness. It's not easy to kick out of that.
And with that kick out, Becky has to keep the aggression up. She can't let it phase her.
Down the hard way. Able to slip out of it.
Oh! And Bayley trying to build some momentum, trying to climb back into this match. And this could be her opportunity, Corey.
Bayley's got the pedal to the metal, full speed ahead. Here she comes.
Eats a punch to the face. There's a crucifix. Nicely done.
Is it enough? Is this the end? Almost had her.
Somebody pinch me. I gotta be dreaming. There's no way she's still in this match.
Bam! She flipped that attack around. Face buster. Becky Lynch.
Oh, manhandle slam.
Lynch got all of her. 2. Becky Lynch walked into Mutiny's home base and defeated their second in command.
Is tonight the end of this rivalry or a new beginning?
Come on. Come on, Bayley. Shake my hand. Come on. This isn't who you are. Please,
She's
Bayley.
going to do it.
Bayley's coming home.
Never. Never.
Damage control? What the heck?
I knew it. I knew Bayley was too far gone.
I never thought I would see those women standing together as a unit again.
You see, Becky? This is what the horsewomen never had. Loyalty. How many times have we all stabbed each other in the back? Again and again and again and again until 4 became 3. You were right about one thing. Mending fences. And so I did. With my real sisters. You might have beaten me in a match, but you lost tonight. Because damage control is mutiny.
Damage control is mutiny, which means WWE is in serious trouble.
I don't think Becky Lynch is worried about Mutiny or WWE right now, Byron.
She's thinking about the friend she just lost forever.
We worked as hard as we could to peel Bayley away from Mutiny, but it really feels like we took a loss on this one.
I can see your point.
Come on. I know it doesn't feel great right now, but you did make a dent in their armor, Becky.
You beat Bayley on Mutiny's home turf. If that doesn't create some internal strife, I don't know what will.
I suppose so. But beating Bayley was never the point. I thought I could help her find her way back. There was this moment after the match when I thought I saw the old Bayley. But even that was just a mask while she waited for damage control.
I'm sorry. I feel like I pushed you into this, and now Mutiny is stronger than ever.
First, that's crap. This was my own idea. You didn't push a thing. Second, this might not have been a total win for us, but it wasn't one for Bayley either.
What do you mean? Mutiny has damage control now.
Most of damage control, but not all. I had a talk with Dakota Kai. Turns out we both have versions of Bayley we miss. Dakota's on our side.
We have a mole inside Mutiny? This is amazing. It could change everything.
It could. The only question is, what do we do now to prepare for Survivor Series?
You both hit Mutiny right where it hurts. We need to press our advantage.
What are you thinking?
The Unity titles. When we won them, it pushed Punk and Mutiny into the spotlight. If you two win them, it gives us all the momentum going into Survivor Series.
I'm in.
Me too. But there's no fun in letting Punk know we're all working together, right?
No. I think we're better off if he didn't see it coming.
And he won't. Let's go get those titles.